Hello, I'm Elsa Novianti with student ID number 2430-1070-20007 from the Major of Public Administration Class B. I made this video to fulfill the assignment for the second semester midterm exam for English given by Mr. Mahmudin Sirait MA. In this video, I will discuss the topic of maintaining body health. I will answer some questions related to the topic of maintaining body health. In my opinion, the daily habits that have the most influence on our health are very different, but some of them have a more significant impact. Irregular and unbalanced eating pattern, lack of physical activity, and poor sleep quality are three main habits that can indirectly affect the function of our organ, immune system, and energy level. Consuming processed food high in sugar, salt, and saturated fat, for example, can increase the risk of various chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. In addition, stress management habits also play an important role. Prolonged stress can trigger various physical health problems, from headaches and digestive disorders to weakening the immune system. Other bad habits such as smoking and excessive alcohol consumption also have a very large and negative impact on almost all organs of the body. Therefore, building positive habits such as eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and managing stress well, that are the main foundation for maintaining long-term body health. Finally, it is important not to ignore the habit of maintaining personal and environmental hygiene, washing hands regularly, maintaining food hygiene, and ensuring a clean living and working environment can prevent the spread of various infectious diseases. These small habits, if done consistently, can provide significant protection for our overall body health. In my opinion, regular exercise play a very important role in maintaining overall body health and can even be said to be one of the main pillars beside nutrition and adequate rest. Regular physical activity not only help maintain a healthy weight, but also strengthen muscle and bone, improve heart and blood vessel health, and improve blood circulation. By exercising, the risk of developing various chronic diseases such as heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and several types of cancer can be significantly reduced. More than just physical benefit, regular exercise also has a major positive impact on mental health. Physical activity can help reduce stress, anxiety, and symptoms of depression by releasing endocrine hormones that have a mood-boosting effect. In addition, exercise can also improve sleep quality, provide a sense of accomplishment, and increase self-confidence. Thus, exercise is not just an activity to maintain physical fitness, but also an important investment for mental and emotional well-being. Overall, in my opinion, regular exercise is an indispensable component in maintaining holistic body health. Its wide-ranging benefit, from preventing physical illness to improving mental health, make it a very important habit to integrate into your daily lifestyle. Consistently in exercising, even at like of moderate intensity, will have a lasting positive impact on our health and quality of life. In my opinion, the best way to balance healthy eating with the food we enjoy to stay healthy is by applying the principle of moderation and prioritization. We don't need to completely eliminate the food we love, especially if those food provide pleasure and emotional satisfaction. However, It's important to consume them in controlled portion and not too often. Make healthy food the top priority for most of our meal, while less healthy food can be enjoyed occasionally as a treat or reward. Additionally, it's important to understand the concept of nutrition and how different types of food affect our body. By having a basic knowledge of balanced nutrition, we can make smarter choices when selecting food, even when we want to enjoy less healthy options. For example, if we want to add a burger, we can choose a whole wheat bun and plenty of vegetable, and reduce the portion of meat for or replace it with a lower fat protein source. We can also look for healthier alternatives to our preferred food, such as making our own sweet snack with more natural and lower sugar ingredients. Another key is to build a self-awareness of our body hunger and fullness signal. Eat when truly hungry and stop before feeling overly full. It's a way we can avoid overeating, especially on less healthy food. Furthermore, it's also important not to ask food as an emotional crutch. Find other healthier way to cope with stress or negative emotion, such as exercising, meditation, or taking to friends or family. With this flexible and mindful approach, we can enjoy the food we love without sacrificing our overall health. In my opinion, there are several myths or misinformation about bodily health that we often hear. One is the assumption that all fats are bad. In fact, our body needs healthy fat or various functions, such as vitamin absorption and hormone production. Another common myth is that we only use 10% of our brain. This is a misconception that has been refuted by various scientific studies, which show that almost all parts of the brain are active in various activities. Furthermore, misinformation often relates to diet and nutrition. For example, the assumption that skipping breakfast is an effective way to lose weight, whereas research shows that a healthy breakfast can actually help control weight. There are also myths about detoxifying the body with certain diet or product. Even so, our body have organs such as the liver and kidney that naturally function to remove toxins. It is important to always seek health information from credible sources and based on scientific evidence. Lastly, there are also many myths surrounding exercise. One is the assumption that exercise is only effective if done for a long time and at high intensity. In fact, light to moderate physical activity done regularly also provided significant health benefit. Another myth is that muscle soreness after exercise is a sign of good muscle growth, whereas the pain could just be an indicator of inflammation or minor injury. A correct understanding of bodily health is very important for making the right decision for our well-being. In my opinion, the way to motivate oneself or others to start and continue maintaining body health involves a combination of understanding, setting realistic goals, and support. For oneself, it is important to understand the long-term benefit of a healthy lifestyle, not just focus on instant results. Setting small and measurable goals, such as walking for 30 minutes every day, or adding one serving of vegetable to each meal will feel easier to achieve and provide a sense of accomplishment that motivate one to keep going. In addition, seeking support from friends, family, or community with similar interests can be very helpful. Sharing experience and challenge with others can provide encouragement and accountability. To motivate others, a supportive and non-judgmental approach is very important. Instead of putting pressure or criticizing, focus on providing positive information about health benefit and offering help or accompanying them in starting healthy habits. Finally, it is important to celebrate every progress, no matter how small. Giving oneself or other reward for the effort made can reinforce motivation and make the process of maintaining health feel more enjoyable. Remember that lifestyle change is a journey, not a final destination, and consistency is key. In my opinion, sufficient and quality sleep play a very crucial role in maintaining overall body health. When we sleep, the body has the opportunity to carry out various important processes such as repairing damaged cells and tissues, consolidating memory, and regulating important hormones that control various bodily functions, including metabolism and the immune system. Lack of sleep can disrupt hormonal balance, weaken the immune system, increase the risk of chronic disease such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity, as well as negatively impact cognitive function and mood. Therefore, in my opinion, prioritizing sufficient and quality sleep is just as important as maintaining a healthy diet and exercising regularly. Individual sleep need to vary, but generally adults need around 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to function optimally. Sleep quality is also no less important, which is characterizing by sound sleep without frequent awakening during the night and feeling refreshed upon waking. To get sufficient and quality sleep, I believe it is important to create a regular sleep routine, create a comfortable and conducive sleep environment, and avoid habits that can disrupt sleep such as using gadgets before bed, consuming caffeine or alcohol before bed, and eating too much before bed. With sufficient and quality sleep, our bodies will have a strong foundation for maintaining health and preventing various diseases. In my opinion, there are many small things we can do every day to improve our bodily health in the long term. One is to make it a habit to drink enough water throughout the day. Optimal hydration is important for various bodily functions, including maintaining energy, idling digestion, and maintaining skin health. Another small thing is to take the time to be physically active every day, even if it's just a short walk, like stretching or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Regular physical activity, even if not instant, can help maintaining ideal weight, strengthen muscle and bones, and improve mood. In addition, paying attention to sleep quality by getting enough regular sleep is also very important for physical and mental recovery. Finally, managing stress through relaxation techniques such as short meditation, deep breathing, or engaging in a fun hobby can have a significant positive impact on long-term health. These small habits, if done consistently, can make a big contribution to our overall health and well-being in the future. In my opinion, there are several current health trends that are suitable for the community to follow. One of which is the focus on mental health and mindfulness. This trend emphasizing the importance of physiological and emotional well-being as an integral integral part of overall health. Mindfulness itself is the practice of focusing intention on the present moment without judgment, which can help reduce stress, improve focus, and increase self-awareness. And another health trend that I think is relevant is the integration of technology in health monitoring or wearable technology. The evidence such as smartwatch and fitness tracker are increasingly popular due to their ability to monitor various health parameters such as heart rate, sleep quality, physical activity level, and even blood oxygen level. The collected data can provide valuable insight for individuals to better understand their body condition and make healthier lifestyle decisions. Finally, in my opinion, the emphasizing on holistic nutrition and personalizing diet is also a positive trend. Instead of following strict and unsuitable diet, this trend encourages people to focus on consuming whole and balanced nutrition food that suit individual needs and conditions. This also includes a greater awareness of the impact of food on mental and physical health, as well as the potential benefit of personalizing diet based on genetic factor or specific health condition. In my opinion, routine health check or medical checkup play a very important and critical role in proactively maintaining body health. The main purpose of routine health check is to detect potential health problem or disease risk factor early before symptoms appear. With early detection, medical intervention and lifestyle change can be made earlier, which ultimately can increase the chance of successful treatment and prevent the disease from progressing to a more severe stage. In addition, in my opinion, medical checkup also provide an opportunity for us to consult with doctor about healthy lifestyle, obtain accurate health information, and monitor health condition regularly. Doctor can provide personalizing advice based on medical history, age, and individual risk factor, so we can take more targeting preventive measures. Therefore, in my opinion, making medical checkup a routine part of health maintenance effort is a very valuable investment. The recommended frequency of check may vary depending on age, medical history, and individual risk factor. But ideally, it is done at least once a year or recommended by a doctor. By proactively carrying out routine health check, we take control of our health and increase the chance of living a healthier and higher quality life.